anyone wanted to be there. He was also attracting a broader audience, the newly empowered middle classes. This was gripping music, which spoke directly to its public, a public that was already falling over itself to hear this great new athlete of an instrument, Mozart's redesigned forte piano, an instrument that was capable of taking the orchestra on equal terms in full-blooded dialogue and debate. And so by harnessing the great potency of this new instrument, coupled with his own creative brilliance, Mozart created the modern piano concerto.
It's this enormous energy that pulses through Mozart's masterpiece, the D minor. He'd barely completed it before travelling through the streets of Vienna, followed by the instrument itself. Awaiting with anticipation was none other than Emperor Joseph II himself. But there was someone more important who planned to be there that evening.
Wolfgang and I had not seen one another for nearly 2 years, but I could resist it no longer. My son was hailed by all of Vienna, not only as a great pianist, but as one of the greatest, the most controversial composers of his time.
All Vienna has heard of the concert. You must be very proud. Perhaps I may glimpse the young maestro when we arrive.
No, he won't be meeting me. The truth is, he does not know what time I'm arriving. A little surprise.
As Leopold sat listening, the music he heard defied convention.
There's a new confidence here, which you hear right from the start, this incredible, audacious and weird opening. Normally when a composer starts a piece of music, he lays out his stall with the big tune. But this is a non-tune, shows supreme command. The entry of the second theme comes as a real surprise. We've been here, a new key, and now he ratchets up the harmony, raising the blood pressure. Another remarkable thing about this concerto is the writing for the woodwind. They too have achieved emancipation, a sense of liberation. Listen here to this real dialogue between the oboe and the piano.
There's a great childlike simplicity to this theme which opens the second movement of the D minor. It's of the nursery, but laced with nostalgia. It's like an adult looking back at their childhood, and that sense you have as a child of placing yourself completely in the arms and the love of your protector, your father. As ever with Mozart, there's a contrast. The floor falls away from the nursery and we're suddenly in a nightmare, a tantrum, a huge conflict between the orchestra and the soloist, between father and son, neither prepared to give way, a realization perhaps of just how far Wolfgang and Leopold's relationship had moved apart. Texture and colour saturates the third movement of the D minor. Mozart working at a white heat of compositional complexity.
Here he is, decades ahead of his time. To me, this has all the torment, fire and passion of the greatest composer of the next generation, Beethoven.
It's extraordinary just how much Mozart can make the piano and all his mature music echo our lives. He plumbs the depths of his own experiences, both great and tragic, and has to write music which expresses it. As such, I believe he is the first great musical romantic.
The concert was magnificent. I had the great pleasure of hearing so clearly all the interplay of the instruments that from sheer delight tears came into my eyes. When he left the platform, the Emperor called out, "Bravo, Mozart!"